September. A month that should have been filled with sunshine. Instead, it was filled with tears. News headlines repeated the same heartbreaking words. Actor Yu Menglong has tragically passed away after fall. Fans lit candles. They held vigils. They wrote letters, hoping somehow their words would reach him. Hashtags like hashtag Goodbye Menglong and hashtag Forever in Our Hearts trended across Asia. Colleagues posted tributes, their voices breaking as they spoke his name. To the world, it felt like the story of Yu Menglong had ended. But what if that wasn't the truth? What if the fall wasn't the end? What if the tragedy we all accepted was only the beginning? The reports were clear. A fatal accident. Doctors tried. But there was nothing they could do. That was the official story. Repeated again and again on television, in newspapers, on social media. But behind the scenes, something else was happening. And recent findings suggest the truth was never told. Paramedics on the scene described something unusual. Not silence, not death, but life. A faint pulse, a chest struggling to rise, a heartbeat refusing to stop. Yu Menglong was not gone. Not yet. Not completely. But instead of rushing him to a public hospital, a decision was made. A decision that would change everything. Witnesses recall no sirens, no cameras, no chance for the public to see what really happened. Within the hour, the headlines declared him dead. But in reality, Yu Menglong was being taken somewhere else. A private facility.
Hidden. Guarded. Alive.
Imagine this. A white room. Walls glowing under fluorescent lights. Machines humming, beeping softly, keeping rhythm with a fragile heartbeat. Yu Menglong lies still, his body broken, bandages wrapping his skin, metal pins holding shattered bones together. Outside that room, whispers. Two men arguing quietly. One voice sharp. If the world finds out he's alive, everything unravels. The other silent, but nodding in agreement. From that moment, silence became his new prison. Meanwhile, the world mourned. His family, his friends, his fans, crying over a man who still breathed. And in that room, Yu Menglong saw it all. Doctors said he could not move, but his eyes were open. And on a small television, he watched his own funeral. He saw flowers laid on the stage, fans clutching posters, voices trembling as they sang his songs. And he, lying in silence, tried to scream, tried to move, tried to let the world know he was still here. But his body refused him.
Alive.
But erased.
Why?
Why hide a living man? Some say money. Millions tied to projects, endorsements, and contracts. His accident threatened everything. Others whisper power. That enemies within the industry saw opportunity in his absence. That silencing him kept their secrets safe. And now, recent rumors suggest something darker. A cover-up not just for business, but for survival. That Yu Menglong's death was protection. From people who wanted him gone permanently. Whatever the reason. One truth remains. Yu Menglong did not die that night. He was silenced. Somewhere out there, behind guarded doors, Yu Menglong was still breathing, still dreaming, still waiting. But survival in silence comes with a cost. And the ones who buried his truth were not finished with him yet. In one world, Yu Menglong's story ended in tragedy. But here in the K Multiverse, the pulse never stopped. And if he lived, who wanted him dead? This is just the beginning. In episode 2, the secret recovery begins.
Subscribe now.
Because in this universe, we rewrite fate, one what if at a time.